This morning when I started, I seen all the trees just like practically getting pushed over. And man, it is windy. Oh, there goes two tumbleweeds. Like the Wild Wild West. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, November 20th. Man, it's already about to be Thanksgiving this week. That's crazy. This year just flew by these last 12 months. It's been a stressful 12 months just with the freight recession and the economy and inflation, fuel prices. But we're getting through it. Doing everything that we can to try to not give up and just try to hang in there as long as we can. Anyways, today I just got one load. It's still super slow right here at the ports. Not a lot of loads going out. But luckily I was able to get at least one load, and then as soon as I get done with this load, hopefully I can get another load from a load board or another port broker. So we'll just have to see. Alright, I got my load location and my empty location. So first I gotta drop off my empty, taking it to A650. And then my loadout location is gonna be C238. Man, I can't believe how windy it was this morning. That was scary. And on the 10 freeway going eastbound, like right past the 15 freeway, there was one truck that was tipped over, and then there was another truck on the bridge coming from the 15 southbound merging onto the 10 eastbound, and it was just flipped over on top of the bridge. But man, yeah, that's scary. This morning when I started, I seen all the trees just like practically getting pushed over. I didn't see any trees broken down yet. I didn't see any trees tip over or nothing, but yeah, I already knew I was gonna see at least one truck tipped over. And I already had it like set in my head, like if it gets too bad, then I'll just find somewhere to park and wait for the wind to pass by. But luckily today it wasn't. I mean, it was pretty bad. I looked at the weather. It said the wind in Fontana was 25 miles an hour, and then wind gust speeds up to, I think it said 50 miles an hour. So yeah, that 50 mile an hour gust, man, yeah, that could just push over any truck and trailer. And the wind pushes over the trailer first, and then the trailer, since it's hooked up to the truck, it makes the truck tip over too. So yeah, I couldn't imagine being tipped over like that. That's got to be scary. Flying here. I just drove through the 300s. Now I'm driving through the 400s. Actually, this is the 5s. The number system's weird. It goes from 490 to like 560 or something like that. A aisle. One thing that I see some drivers do is when they get the empty taken off and the top handler honks 3 times, that means to go in reverse so that it could line up with his pins. And sometimes drivers will forget that it's in reverse, and then once the top handler takes off the container, the driver will push on the gas thinking it's in drive, but then it'll go backwards like super fast, and then they'll end up hitting the back of the truck onto the container that's lifted up in the air. I've actually seen that happen one time. And I was like, oh, that's gotta suck. A simple mistake like that, you know, just a split second of not paying attention, you could damage your truck like that. Never paid attention to this area right here. Got oversized loads on container crates. I wouldn't know because I don't haul this type of stuff, but it's kind of interesting to pass by it. Let's see if they'll let me go by. Find an aisle that I could turn into that's a two-way street. Because I think aisles from A to, I want to say E, is all one-way streets right here. But as long as it has a double yellow line in the middle of the road, then that's how you know it's a two-way street. There's been times where I'll go down a one-way street going in the wrong direction, and the top handler operator will get like all pissed off and start honking his horn. He'll back up and like block you pretty much to make sure that you don't continue to keep driving in the wrong direction, and they'll make you turn around and go onto the aisle that you're supposed to, basically. Alright, this top handler's in the way, but I'm on a two-way road, so I'm just gonna continue to go forward and go around him, I guess. go all the way to the very last section, which is the 100s. Wondering what the deal is right here. Why do they have all these containers on wheels just parked in the middle right here? I wonder what's going on with that. Right, I just gotta cross the street, then I'll be in the 2s. So I gotta drive down to the next intersection, cross that street, and then I'll be in the 1s. Ah, nah, don't block me. What the heck? He's supposed to stop back. Oh, okay. He moved out of the way. Alright, what do I do? Veer to the left and let them go by. All these bomb carts right here, they're bringing loads to the container stacks. And all these loads are coming straight off the ship. Fresh off the boat. So even though it's super slow right now, not that many loads leaving the ports, on the positive side, it seems like we're getting a lot of ships coming into the ports, bringing loads and pretty much filling the ports back up, because for a long time the ports were like practically empty, with all the load locations just like being emptied out pretty much. But now it seems like all these locations are starting to get filled in, and you could tell the loaded container locations, they got spaces in between. And then the empty stacks, there's no spacing in between. They just pretty much butt them up, touching each other. Yeah, these guys right here on the right, they're pretty much taking empties to be loaded back onto the ship. Delta. This is Charlie. It's probably a long line of trucks. So, yep, I'm gonna have to get back in line. My location is 238. Unless maybe I might get lucky. My spot might be open. Looks like my spot's gonna be up ahead a little bit more. This is 214, 217. Let's see if my spot is open. 238, 227, 230. This is 234, so the next one's gonna be 238. So this truck ahead of me is gonna have to get his load first, and then I'll be able to move up into his spot and then get loaded with my container. So now we just gotta wait. Oh, crane operator struggling a little bit. Come on, get it on those back pins. Almost. There we go. It's getting hot. Gotta take this jacket off. Hurry up and move forward as soon as this guy moves forward. Guiding me back. So these guys are called signals because they pretty much signal the crane operator way up top. If the pins match up, once they drop the container down, then they just go like that. And that means that it's good, and now the driver can take off with the load. Oh yeah.
Alright, take care.
Yeah, thank you, you too. Yeah, I think the guy guys that work here, or the guys and the women that work here on a daily basis, man, they must have been here for at least 20 years. Especially to be on the day shift. So I got a lot of respect for these longshoremen right here. And I think there's thousands of longshoremen that they don't have enough seniority, they don't get called in every day. So it's crazy. But of course, the longshoremen that don't work every day, I'm pretty sure they got other jobs that they do when they're not being called into the port. Almost to the delivery in Rialto, and man, it is windy. All these trees are just blowing. Look like they're about to tip over. I haven't seen any trees get knocked down yet, but yeah, the wind is pretty bad right here in Fontana / Rialto. Man, thank God I didn't see any more trucks tipped over. But I looked at the weather and the wind is like 24 miles an hour, but there's a wind gust of 48 miles an hour. So yeah, we just gotta be safe and pull over if you have to, just until the wind dies down. But luckily it hasn't gotten that windy yet. I would say if the wind gusts get higher than like 50 or 60 miles an hour, then for sure I would just shut it down and wait for the wind to die down. Man, this is crazy. Look at all this wind. The street signs are bouncing up and down from the wind, and all the trees are just flowing like crazy. Wow, look at that. Goes two tumbleweeds, like the Wild Wild West. just gonna pick this easy spot right here. I can just do a straight back. I was able to get another load, but it's already 1:23 right now, and the next load is supposed to pick up at 2 o'clock. But the appointment's from 2 to 3, and then I have up until an hour after. So as long as I get there by 4, I should be good. So that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, thank God I was able to get a second load from the same broker. Reply. Yes, I should be good. Yes. Make sure I'm latched. Ooh, that wind. The wind is crazy. Dropping this empty off right here at Linwood, and then I gotta grab a chassis for my next load. that said that I could go ahead and take this chassis. Although I should have checked the tires and the lights before I sent that text, but I had a feeling it was good anyways. And yeah, it is good. Now I just gotta fill out paperwork for this chassis and head over to PCT to pick up the load. Right, it's 4:07 right now. They go to lunch at 4:45. 2 trucks ahead of me. So let's see if I'll be able to get my spot. I gotta move up. Thank you. Yep. Loaded me right in the nick of time, right before they go to shift change. Almost there. Delivering my second load to Ontario. Man, as soon as I got on the 15 freeway from the 60, I could feel all that wind pushing back on me again. I'm driving northbound on the 15 freeway. About to get off on this next exit. And yeah, I could just feel the wind pushing my truck from the passenger side. So I got to keep on compensating the steering wheel, steering to the right, because the wind's blowing me to the left. Man, this is crazy. I haven't felt the wind this strong since I was an over-the-road driver back when I used to drive for Warner Enterprises. And when I used to go through Wyoming, man, that was the windiest state out of all the 48 states. Well, I've only been through 40 states, but yeah, out of the 40 states that I've been to myself, Wyoming is the windiest state. And I hated it. But I would always drive through Wyoming to avoid going through the Colorado Rockies, because I didn't want to have to deal with putting chains on and getting snowed out or anything like that. But yeah, anyways, this wind is pretty crazy over here. Delivering this load. I think he said to back it into 118. Yep, right there. Came in too sharp. Got to move it over to the right a little bit. They're not going to be unloaded right here on these docks, but they want you to back it up all the way so that nobody could break in and steal anything. Because if it's all the way to the dock, then they can't open the doors. Utility lamp, get my flashlight. Gotta pray that there's an empty that I could take for tomorrow. Let's see, is this an empty? No, No. Damn, it's so dark I can't tell if these doors are open. This one's open from the port chassis, but it's not on the list. Dispatch sent me a list that I'll be able to take from. That's not on the list. That's not on the list. Not that one. Not that one. Come on, man, let me get one. MSKU. Damn. TCNU, no. Might be my last chance right here. Nope. Damn, it sucks. There's no empties for me to take. CMAU 480. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have to ask dispatch if there's any empties at a different customer that I could grab. Well, I just texted dispatch seeing if I could grab an empty from somewhere else, but in the meantime, while I wait for them to answer me, I'm gonna go put fuel. I'm like less than a quarter tank right here, so I might as well. Fuel is $5.29. That's if you're using cash. But I ain't using cash. So it's gonna be $5.44 with credit. I'll take it. It's nice that these fuel prices are starting to go down a little bit. Hopefully it stays that way though. It's ridiculous. Oh, 704. Not bad. They got a new point system right here at Noyle. You put in your phone number when you check out, and you earn points every time you put fuel right here in Fontana. So not bad. I'm up to 1302.
At Madras.
Alright, time to go back to the yard and shut her down. Hopefully I can grab an empty in the morning. Alright, I made it back to the yard. Not too bad of a day. Was only supposed to have one load today, and then thank God I asked if there was any more loads, and then they gave me that second load, so I got lucky with that. Went and put fuel, couldn't get no empty for tomorrow, so I just gotta cross my fingers that there's gonna be an empty that I could bring back down to Long Beach. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. And you want to support the channel, check out the Amazon affiliate links in the description below. And if you already subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you so much. Alright, see you on the next one.